Hello everybody, I'm the Sweeper27 and welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. Before we get started, go down below this video and make sure you're subscribed. We are trying to hit 100 subscribers, so please do your part and subscribe. But we are here facing the Divine Wrath event, trying to beat it with a full Superclass team. Now this isn't actually the winning attempt, that's why it's fast forwarding. I just wanted to show this attempt because something very funny happens here in a second that I just wanted to put out into the universe. This was my first attempt recorded. I did several attempts with this off stage and I couldn't beat it, but this is my first attempt, recording. This is what I'm going to do for all of these new missions, of course, but I'm going to be quiet real quick because of this. That just tickled me. You'll see here in a second that is genuinely a 3 dodge. I was like, I've never seen my Orange Piccolo dodge before. Did I give him dodge? And like, I'm doing my turn as normal and I check, and then right here I had to show the camera that it was a 3 dodge. So I had to put that out into the universe. Even though I didn't win this run, truth, he was holding my hand there or something, I don't know. Also, pay very close attention to the damage that Gohan takes right there. 571,000. That'll come back here in the actual run. So here's where the winning run starts. So this event is difficult, but for vastly different reasons than a lot of other events. He only attacks, I think it's 7 times a turn. And his cooldown is 7, so he can super attack almost every single turn, but you can kind of hide some characters because there will be times where he never attacks the middle slot. So this strategy revolves around only 2 characters ever getting hit with a super attack, or at least that's what I went into it thinking, was Vegeta and Trunks and Orange Piccolo. Now you may be wondering why I brought this team. So Bond Master and Disciple, which is the team we're running, double Int Kid Gohan, I figured that would be the best because it's really the only team that Orange Piccolo and Vegeta and Trunks fit on. Now, they both are on superheroes, but I didn't want to run double Piccolo because I don't know how I feel about bringing, like, the fusions into here or, like, the Gammas. I think, like, Gamma 2 would get cooked. And you need one of every type of characters. So you need an AGL, an Int, and so on and so forth. And I felt the most comfortable bringing 2 Int characters, which is why I brought Kid Gohan, and of course the Vegeta and Trunks. So as you can see right here, Int Gohan is perfectly safe in slot 2. And on this turn, I was super worried about the Sword of Hope Trunks. I just got him. He's not Link level 10 or anything. He's very new to me, so I'm trying to figure out how he works. So I was hoping right here that if he was to super, again, it has to be Orange Piccolo. In my mind, that is the only character that can reliably tank a super. Orange Piccolo is paramount to the victory here. You know, he constantly ate all the attacks I needed him to be. He's the only character I think I always kept in slot 1. I think I did even move like Vegeta and Trunks into slot 2 here on this next turn. Just because I was so unsure of things. But like, Orange Piccolo, did you see that? He was basically double-digit tanking already. So he's doing much better defensively than even Vegeta and Trunks, who I thought would have been like my defensive character of choice. Even this Int Gohan did not do nearly as well as I thought he would. Now, granted, mine is 55%, but I was still very worried. And I was worried here because this guy can only get up to 30% damage reduction. And in some of like my attempts off camera, this guy died just over and over and over again, even with that 30% damage reduction. I even had him die to a normal at one point, but that was when he was like straight up Link level 1. So like, yeah, almost 200k per normal. And this is another turn where I thought I was just dead. What did I end up doing here to survive? Did I just have faith in Vegeta and Trunks? I'm rewatching this with you guys. Yeah, I just have faith in Vegeta and Trunks. That's crazy. So this is the turn where, so this future Gohan right here, this is a turn where, like, I don't think I could die even to a super. The only character who would die to a super in my brain is that Int Gohan, because we have seen him take 571,000 damage. Future Gohan, for the first couple of turns, if he can super before he attacks, he is phenomenal. Now, mine is 55%, so his defensive stats are kind of low, which is why, like, even with 80% damage reduction, he can't be a slot 1 unit. Which is a little unfortunate, but like I get it. That's just how the new meta is going. These events are hard. You don't need the new units, however. Like, for some of the missions, yeah, I do understand, like, you do need some of the new characters or whatever, or it's impossible. But even with the new characters, some of them are impossible. Like, I realistically don't think I can beat the Mortal Will event using one of every extreme class type. Like, I genuinely don't think that's possible with the box that I have at this current moment. But most of my team, as you can see here, are older units. You know, like, I do have both of the new Part 2 LRs on the team, but I don't think that they were... I think I won in spite of them, you know? Like, I didn't win because of them, you know what I mean? I really won because this AGL Gohan never got tagged by a super. I was able to safely put him into slot 2. And again, I'm thinking I need him to super Orange Piccolo. I realistically did not think I could win. He didn't super last turn, so in my brain he's like, okay, he's going to super slot 1. So I can get another stack off for AGL Gohan, and I just have to hope. I just have to hope that one of those attacks in slot 1 is a super. Orange Piccolo doesn't need a super beforehand. He's fully built up defensively. And then we get to Tech Gohan, or Teen Gohan, and I let out a sad sigh. I was like, ah, damn it, this is the end. I lost. He's going to super in the last slot. And even with his damage reduction, it's just not gonna be enough. That like I was prepared to lose because I knew what was gonna happen. And I do get the additional, but the additional only raises attack. It doesn't do anything like spectacular. I think it only raises attack for 1 turn as well, which just kind of sucks. Now I got the dodge, and I was right here. I was cringing. I was like, he dodged the wrong attack. No, there was so much hope. 526,000. We barely live, and this is where we're able to crawl our way back. So right here, we're going to utilize both active skills. The Gohan one really is only for damage, but Vegeta and Trunks have the super, super good ability that for the entire turn, they raise allies' defense. I don't know by what it is, but looking at the stats there, everybody's stats just jumped up incredibly high, which means we can get a lot more healing with orbs. So I put Vegeta and Trunks back in slot 1. I actually believe I gave Int Gohan, I do give Int Gohan the Int Orb right there because he has slightly higher defense at this point. So as you can see here, we just crawl up a ton back to our HP, and we're actually to a point where we're no longer grasping at straws. We are actually thriving because he can't super this turn because he supered at the very last attack. Again, his cooldown is 7. Or I don't know if it's 7. It's exactly how many attacks he does a turn is his cooldown. So if he super slot 1 on 1 turn, he's going to super slot 2 on the next. But if he supers in slot 7, you can count out, or slot 7, slot 3 as his last attack. The next turn, you're going to be safe. Which is, again, that's pretty crucial. Really, this whole run just came around to being smart plays. I don't think it was my box. Like, my box isn't what carried me. It was how I used all the tools I had available to me, so that I could get into a turn where Orange Piccolo is the reason that we win. On this, I'm pretty sure it's this next turn here, actually. This Tech Trunks, or not Tech Trunks, I keep saying Tech Trunks because of the TUR. This sort of Hope Trunks actually did quite well for himself at 55%. He does a lot of damage. He does eat a lot of damage, though, throughout several points of this fight. But if he's able to get all of his additionals, you know, he can get his 30% damage reduction and everything. Like, he can kind of cook. He can kind of cook just a little bit. I think using the act skill gives this guy, or this kid right here, guaranteed crits for the turn. It does. We actually got 2 additional supers there. Now, granted, I only think that greatly raises attack for 1 turn. I don't think that gives this Gohan any sort of defense. And this is when we win right here. So I was actually unsure if the Orange Piccolo transformation would kill. Spoiler alert, it does not. So I did a little trick, and if you didn't know this, guys, I feel sure if you're watching my channel, you probably watch like a lot of other Dokkan players too, so you can probably figure out what I'm doing. Right here, I'm reading his passive to make sure that it's not an HP restriction. So I am just going to put him in slot 3, collect all these orbs beforehand so I can get a massive amount of healing, and then go into the Orange Piccolo transformation. And we're going to fast forward the footage here a bit. That way I can get HP recovery, again, just in case it didn't kill, which it didn't. And I was unsure, like, of anything, really. But by doing this Orange Piccolo transformation, we waste his super attacks. We wasted all of his action. So I was certain that it was impossible we could die on this turn, even if Orange Piccolo did not kill. So really, this is what secured the bag. and was even made it able for me to do a no item run. I wasn't expecting to do this no item, especially like not using like a team dedicated with all the new powerful units. There were a lot of units who I was very afraid of, like hiding Teen Trunks, damn it. Hiding Teen Gohan really was like my main concern. Even though he was guarding and everything, he was my main concern. And I was just able to bob and weave in between everything. Like, I don't know. There were just a lot of smart plays that happened, and that is what gave me this win. Now, Future Gohan here actually got the dub. I was a little upset because I kind of wanted to use like one of the new standbys or like I haven't even gotten to use the new domain or anything with or the new standby that the Trunks has. Like, I just have gotten unlucky, I guess. I don't fucking know. But that is the win right there. I'm kind of popping off here. At this point, new clear. That's also my new fastest clear time, which is cool. So I believe right here, yep, I'm going to show off what all of my characters are, showing that most of them are 55%, showing that most of them don't even have skill orbs, but I do have them all link level 10, except for the 2 newest units. But with that, I really don't have anything else to say with my post commentary, so I guess I will cut it here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I have been the SweetBro27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a Twitter, a TikTok, and a Twitch, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe, because we are trying to hit 100 subscribers, so hey, please do your part and help me out. But yeah, well, since you're down there as well, you might as well leave me a comment, positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you guys, but that will be all for now. So as always, I have been the SweetBro27, and I'm signing off.